guys, it's Dana. So I'm really excited. I have had this idea for a video series now for a couple weeks. I wasn't quite sure how it was all going to come together in the most helpful way possible. And then I kind of had this aha moment late last night, and I think this is going to be the direction that I'm going to head in. And of course, if you guys have any feedback, positive or negative, as to how we can make this better, let me know, and I will definitely do what I can to make that happen. So the concept for the show is going to be called Ask a Question, and it's basically going to be where people ask a question. So how I envision this happening is you guys email me a question, dana@narcissistsupport.com. I'll put my email down in the description area below. You ask a question. You ideally put in a name that you want me to say on YouTube, on the internet. So it may not be your real name. It could just be, a fake name. Have your question be, as much context as you need to give me, but as much context as you're comfortable with me putting out on the internet. So I'm always going to err on the side of caution with these things. I definitely won't ever be using your last name. I'm not going to be giving other people's, other people's names out, or too much information where it could identify you. So go ahead and feel free to add as much context as you feel that I need to answer the question, and then I will kind of neutralize all of that to where it's enough to put on the internet and all that. So ask your question, put in a name, and then I will make a video about it. I will throw in my 2 cents. And because even though I do have a lot of knowledge and experience in this field, I have a lot of personal experience, a lot of professional experience working with victims and working with highly manipulative people, I don't consider myself to be an expert on anything really in life. I consider myself, if anything, to be a student, a perpetual student. And I always want, honestly, to maintain that attitude, because that's how I feel that I grow best. So because of that, and because if you look around, there's tons of us here. It's sort of like the club that nobody wants to be in, but they're glad that there are so many other members. So there's thousands of us out here. And what's cool about that is we all have our own experiences and input and insight that we can help give each other. So I'm going to go ahead, put the question out there to you guys. I'm going to make a video response, and everybody's going to throw in their 2 cents on it. So this is where I was getting hung up on it. I was really, really hesitant to put people's question out there on YouTube, because there's a lot of trolls. There's going to be a lot of potential of a lot of really negative comments. I haven't gotten too many so far, but I have gotten a few. And I don't want to expose people that are potentially vulnerable or very fragile emotionally to those kinds of responses. And I definitely don't want anything I do to re-victimize people. Or to set them back in any way emotionally. And I was really struggling. How do I do this? But how do I do this in a more controlled way? And every day that goes by, I get more and more comments on YouTube. I get more and more emails, and I have a support group on Facebook. I absolutely love. I look forward to it. Every day when I get home from work, I go through all of my comments on YouTube, or as many as I can, and my emails, and my Facebook group, and comments on my website. All in all, I'm spending right now about 3 hours a day doing this. Like I said, I don't mind it. I actually really enjoy it. But there's only so much that I can do as far as screening comments go. And that would be my fear, is that I don't catch a really negative, hateful comment on somebody else's question and that it would further hurt them. So what I'm thinking of doing is shutting down comments for this video series on YouTube, and then putting these videos on my website. That way I would be able to manually approve every single comment before it goes live. That would be kind of my checks and balances to make sure that it's really helpful advice and nothing not garbage that people are getting. So that's the plan. And if you guys have any questions, I'm going to be starting this video series here in the next 20 minutes. I'm getting ready to record a video now. I already have my first question, so yay for that. Let me know. And if you have an idea how I can make this better or more helpful, let me know that too, for sure. This is all about helping other people heal and giving them the input and the advice that, frankly, that we all wish we would have had many years ago. So that's that. And just as always, questions, comments, concerns, frustrations, ideas for videos. You need some support, you let me know. If you just want to say hi, I'd love to hear that too. Yes. So lots of love to you guys. You are not crazy. You are not alone, and you so can recover from this. And the best revenge is a good life. So let's get busy on helping you get there. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye.